Juan Escalada, and this is my assignment 1 for OOP. So we can start off by playing the game. We can control the snake. The score goes up. If the snake touches its own body, it's game over. We press space to restart. And also if we hit one of the walls, it's also game over. And then finally we have the autopilot. So we press A, that turns the autopilot on, and now the snake starts capturing its own food. And this just goes on until eventually the autopilot makes a mistake, like traps itself in its own body. So yeah, so now I'd like to talk a little bit about how the OOP principles, the solid principles, come into play. So the first one is the single responsibility principle. Now I've divided everything in the game into its own component. So we have the snake, we have food, we have even the text boxes, which are components, and of course we have the game itself, which is a controller. And all of these have a single responsibility, so they have only one reason to change, which is when we are trying to maybe add a new functionality to that class itself. And yeah, every single class just solves a single problem. Then we have the open-closed principle. So for example, suppose we wanted to add a new snake that has some extra functionality. We don't actually have to modify this snake. We can just extend this snake. It's open for modification, for extension, sorry, and closed for modification. So we can just extend the snake to add any new things that we want. And then finally, we have the interface segregation principle, which I've demonstrated by using the drawable interface here. So this has a single method called draw, which allows drawing an object on the screen. This is implemented by the food, by the text, and by the snake itself. So if we go back here to the game, whoops, it closed just now, we can see this is drawable. All these text boxes, the snake itself, and the food are all drawable on the screen. And I'm pretty sure the snake is gonna die now because that's right in the corner. Oh wow, it survived. Well, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The details are represented here in the documentation if you want to learn more. And thank you.